Baltimore Ravens. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, come on! Get on! 180! Nice one! Yo.
The drive begins with Henry. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. He's got his man. This is Walker. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. They're now set for 1st and 10.
50-yard line. Hey, middle.
Give right side to Henry. Stiff arm success. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second down. Here's an option. Now Hayden Jackson loses the ball. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. 48. That's caught by Williams. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Stafford gonna go on fourth. He finds Adams, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is gonna carry on. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Stafford again. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but he doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They are throwing it again. That finds Adams downfield. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Bronk. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. A quick throw is swatted away. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play. And out 3rd down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Stafford. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on a DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's the end of 1. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Got his man. Hopkins has it. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
The screen pass falls incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
No, we changed it. Hey, Ozzy,
Lamar throwing again. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to go. Yeah. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10. They're on the 27-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
32.
Here's Stafford. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Up the gut they go with Williams. The Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed, and you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Right side into the hands of Adams. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If he doesn't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. That's caught by Williams. It's a pickup of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back to throw here, Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for Baltimore.
First down. Here's Lamar. Hopkins on the slant. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, Henry. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go ahead.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Ravens 16, Rams 7. Time to move.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did you say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Now this is intercepted. Now there's back-to-back passes. reception and return.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Stafford now on first down. That's our target, Puka Nacua. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Stafford now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now, Stafford. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Stafford again. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Stafford gonna go on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
38-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows their lead to 12.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Stafford back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
180! 180!
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To throw, Stafford. On the move, headed right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They take the handoff now. Stafford. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see it throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Stafford. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now, slipped away.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Fourth down, here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on. Draw play, this is Williams. And he's shut down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
2nd and 13. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. 3rd down. He's up next.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive. 3rd and 1. For the marker with Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Stafford. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
First down throw for Jackson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Henry running to the left. Past midfield to the 45. Past the 25. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Elrod, this is Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 29. Catch is made down the right sideline. At the 20. touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Change it. What? Change. Report. Yeah.
They go play fake with Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it.
1st down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Oh, my God.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
You
From the red zone now. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exciting.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. One splits the uprights, and the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Could not beat the defender there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up those just like that.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe with a sigh of relief.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The left side caught by Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
What ain't it? Sit on! What? You? Sit on!
Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here.
15-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
What ain't it?
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. And on this third down, Rams electing to go with a dime set.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. Waste of time. 180.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue adding on to that lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, I'll make my...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens run 6 more on the blowout. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Williams. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Nakua here. He's got it. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Party down for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take 7 points off the deficit.
61. Rams 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Sit hot. Middle. You change it.
They're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel. Third down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
No, we changed it. Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's grabbed inside the 30. Hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 37. That's good.
No, we changed it.
First down.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.